So Edifier released their Neobuds Pro mid-2021 and they are very good. Sleek, stylish, packed full of tech, and they performed really well. Now, Edifier have brought out the next version, the Neobuds Pro 2, and I've been using them over the last month. Let me run you through the differences, the pros, the cons, so you can make an informed decision as to whether you should purchase them or upgrade them or not at all. I will also add that I've got both pairs of buds here and I will continue to have them. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below and I will try and answer them for you. Visually, the case and buds are almost identical, but I will say the Neobuds 2 are a little more refined in my opinion. The charging case, they're almost the same size and weight, just a slightly different look, with the original Neobuds having a smooth black case and brushed silver inset, while the Neobuds 2 don't have the brushed metal and instead have an all black look with this sleek matte case lid and a gold copper logo. If you're familiar with the original buds, it had this Night Rider light effect when you opened the case. That remains with the Neobuds 2. I loved that feature back then and I still love it now. As for the earbuds, again, almost identical apart from a couple of things. A matte black finish this time with a slightly different stem design. Otherwise, it's the same shape and size with a rubber tip at the end that sits snug inside your ear. They both sit the same within my ear. They are both comfortable to wear and secure enough to exercise with. Looks wise, not much in it really, but I am favouring the Neobuds 2 as I do like that matte black look. Moving on to specification and features, and this is where the changes begin to show. So the Neobuds 2 include multi-channel ANC, spatial audio, head tracking and in-ear detection, which were not available with the originals. The originals did have ANC though, just not multi-channel. The actual drivers within the buds remain the same. They're both Knowles BA plus dynamic, using audio codecs SBC, LDAC and LHDC. Plus the buds 2 also have AAC. But I assume the originals did too, because that is a pretty standard codec, but the website says otherwise. The buds 2 include Bluetooth 5.3 over 5.0, plus there is one additional microphone, up to 4 from 3 in each bud. Frequency response remains the same as the sound pressure level, and they're both IP54. Battery life is lower with the Neobuds 2, 1 hour less while using them with ANC on, so 4 hours instead of 5 hours. Similar with ANC off, and generally the buds 2 do have a smaller battery capacity. So there are some enhancements there. I like the improved ANC, spatial audio and head tracking is fun. And as long as your playback device can handle LHDC 5.0, you can get 192 kHz 24-bit audio. But does any of that equate to a better listening experience? In short, yes, the originals are a great pair of earbuds, but now the Neobuds 2 are my preferred option if I were to pick between the two. Out of the box, the audio performance is very good and it's fairly well balanced. Perhaps the highs need to go up a smidge, but enjoyable. And if the option to tweak them wasn't there, I'd still be happy. However, you can tweak via the Edifier app. Classic EQ is a default, but you can also select dynamic, which boosts the bass quite significantly, which may be good for some specific genres. Go to the customize option and you can tweak the EQ to suit your preference and then save it. You can move the sliders on the fly, up and down, and listen in real time to get the changes, which is great. The spatial audio option with head tracking is quirky, but it is quite niche, and I'm not really a fan while using that feature and listening to music, but I can see the point a little bit more if you're watching video content. Within the app, you can go to the spatial audio page and you'll see this AI head floating, which is you. While staying still, hit calibrate and the app will set up to suit your head position. This means you can move your head to the left, the audio fades into the right earbud more, and vice versa. It works pretty well. The app is responsive to your head movements, so if you like this feature, you should really enjoy it. Moving on to ANC, and it is very good with the Neobuds 2. I dare say one of the best I've tried in quite a while actually. There are various options in terms of noise cancellation, including high, medium and low levels of cancellation, plus ambient mode, wind reduction, and then off altogether. Scrolling through them via the app, you can hear very subtle changes between the ANC options and more of a change when off. The ANC with the original buds was very good too, and using both buds one after the other a few times through, any differences are not night and day, but if I had to choose one, I do believe the Neobuds 2 have the edge and have more options. If you want to receive or make calls with these in your ears, you can, and during testing both performed the same. The Neobuds 2 have 4 microphones per bud, while the originals only have 3 only. The quality is more than fine with both, and I do not feel adding a 4th microphone has really helped much at all. During testing, battery life from the Neobuds 2 sat at around 4 hours, maybe a touch less, but almost true to what Edifier are stating. It's not that long really. You could easily be working for 3, maybe 4 hours at a time with the Neobuds 2 in, with ANC on, and they could fully run out of a battery, and you'd need to take them out and charge them. Although saying that, the originals only offered an additional hour of charge. However, the bigger battery with the originals are favoured for me. Other worthwhile mentions, the Neobuds 2 include Google Fast Pair, but I've not tested that as I currently have an iPhone. They both offer a low latency gaming mode, which I believe helps, but I don't mobile game enough to really benefit from that. The in-ear detection play pause in the Neobuds 2 is a bonus. I think it should be standard on all earbuds now. You can also adjust the RGB strip light when you open up the lid, which is cool, but only with the Neobuds 2 at the present. Generally, the app support for the Neobuds 1 looks quite poor now. You certainly get a lot more choice through the app with the Neobuds 2. My only negative, which applies to both actually, the touch controls are not that responsive. It's quite hard to find the touch area and register a command. It annoyed me quite a bit using both of them while testing them. Price-wise, checking Google and on Amazon, there appears to be about a £30 to £40 price difference between them at present. I imagine the original buds to become discontinued soon if they haven't already. I imagine the original Neobuds will become discontinued very soon if there aren't already plans to do so. Would I pay the extra if I had to choose? I probably would, yes. Audio quality is noticeably better, ANC is equal or better, plus there are a handful of new features that I feel warrant the extra cost. So there we have it, a pretty decent upgrade in my opinion. So bravo to Edifier for originally making a great pair of earbuds and now making them even better. That's a wrap on this video. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching. And if you want to see more videos from us in the future, hit that subscribe button and all our future videos will pop up in your feed.